Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Nikkia. I'm a first year dental student from Ohio State. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. You know I always appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the technology that I use throughout dental school, just some of my essentials, and then I will also be giving you all a desk tour today. So I will preface this by saying that I very much use Apple products, and you will clearly see that. So I'm going to talk about those, but there are many options out there for you if you do not use Apple products, and I will try to link some down below. I know Lenovo's a good brand, Dell, HP, stuff like that, but I personally just don't know because I don't use them. So I will be talking about Apple products today. I just wanted to let that be known before you see mostly Apple products. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into my essentials. So the first essential that I want to talk about is my iPad and the Apple Pencil. This seriously is probably the most important thing that you can have for dental school. I absolutely love it. I use it for everything. If you saw my study vlog, which I will link down below or put in the cards if I can figure out how to do that, you saw that I use my iPad for note taking, and it is seriously the best thing that you can have for dental school. I take notes on here. I can bring it to anatomy lab and pull up PowerPoints. I can use it in pre-clinic to watch videos, demonstrations, or look at notes. Again, it's so nice because it's so portable and you really can have everything on here. I use my Quizlet on here. I just love it. I think it's one of the best, most important things that you can have throughout dental school. I personally have the iPad Air and I believe the first generation pencil, but as long as you find one that you feel like works for you, then you'll be good to go. I know some of my friends have the Pro, and some people that I know in my dental school class have the regular iPad. You really can't go wrong with it. Like I said, I have the Air. I really do like it because it is very, very light. I normally have a case on it, but it works for me. So I really feel like they're all pretty similar. So I just would go with the cheapest one if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so my next essential is a good laptop. I put an iPad first because I know typically a lot of people are deciding between what tablet or iPad to use for dental school, and I truly think that that's one of the most important things that you need for dental school. But you do also need to have a good working computer. As I said, Apple products. I have the MacBook Pro. I specifically got the MacBook Pro because I knew I was going to do YouTube, and I used to edit videos on my MacBook Air and it just was not great. So that's the only reason I really went with the Pro. You would be totally fine if you're using the MacBook Air just for school, but I really like the Pro. That's what I have, that's what I use. Especially now, you want to make sure that you have a good computer with a good webcam, because with the pandemic, all of our instruction, pretty much our lectures and everything, is online, and then even our exams are online. So you need to have a computer that has a good webcam and is compatible to some of the exam software such as Proctorio, which is what we use. I know there's like ExamSoft, different things like that, because they use the webcam to basically proctor you taking the exam at home or wherever you're taking the exam. So you want to make sure that you have one of those and have a good computer with you. And you really can't go wrong with a computer. As long as it has the things that I talked about, then you'll be good to go. But I love my MacBook Pro. So kind of going along with my laptop, some things that I really love to have on my desk is my external monitor, which you can see here, and I will show you more about it in the desk tour. And then I have the wireless mouse, which is actually the Apple mouse. You really don't need that one, but I ended up getting it. And I also use a wireless keyboard as well. So the wireless keyboard I got on Amazon. Just be sure to check the description box. Everything will be linked down there. But I love having these things on my desk because it truly just makes your study space that much better. And you have so many hours that you're spending watching lectures, or you know, on a Zoom, or even studying. You're spending so many hours in front of the screen. So having something that's a little bit bigger just makes it so much easier, and you're not putting constant strain or stress on your eyes. So if you can get an external monitor and the keyboard and the mouse that I told you about, it's really going to just make your study setup so much more efficient. And then the last thing that I want to talk about for my essentials is wireless headphones. So I do have the AirPods Pro. Clearly I have an Apple problem, but it's fine. I love the AirPods Pro for everyday use, and specifically within the pre-clinic, because when you're drilling or everybody's in there practicing or whatever it is, even during like practicals and stuff, we're allowed to listen to music. These are such a game changer. In dentistry, you have so many different things on your face that you just don't want to have cords coming from headphones. That's literally the last thing that you want to be dealing with. So having a pair of wireless headphones are amazing. I did actually ask for the Bose over-the-ear headphones just so I have those for watching lectures and for studying. I think that'll be a little bit better for that. So if you're trying to pick between one or the other, I mean, I would just personally figure out what you like, but I do really like the AirPods Pros, but I did ask for the over-the-ear headphones for lectures and for studying. So we'll see if I end up getting that, but you really cannot go wrong with AirPods. They're amazing. Okay, so those are a few of my essentials. I am going to go ahead and get into my desk tour now. Okay, so here is a general overview of my study space. You can see my ring light and my Christmas tree in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start right up here with my whiteboard. I think that having a whiteboard is amazing. I love studying with it. I write everything down. That's personally how I remember things. So having that is really just so nice. So if you can add one of those to your study space, even if you get one of the small ones, I think that having a whiteboard is a key. So this is just my cork board. As you can see, I like to have it pretty clean and clear. I really don't put a ton of stuff on here. I really like having the calendar so I can see it. I do have a planner, which I have gone through in a video before, but I like to just have that calendar up there so I can see everything while I'm studying. And we are just going to ignore the fact that it says November. It is definitely in the middle of December, but I was just too lazy to change it. Getting into the desk, we'll start with the chair. So the chair is from walmart.com. If I can find it, I will link it. And the desk is IKEA. I believe it's the Alex desk, but if I'm wrong, just check the description. I'll put the right one in there. So I do really like this desk. I just wanted something that was white. That pretty much went with my apartment. So this one looks so nice. You have two big drawers here. As you can see, it's kind of a whole lot of stuff going on here, but I have a workbook. This is just like a plain book and I write stuff in it specifically for anatomy. And then I have a bunch of just like random things in here. Apple pencil tips. I have my highlighters. These are seriously the best highlighters. I have some cords. I have a book of quotes, some hand sanitizer, of course. And yeah, so, and some gum. I always chew gum during tests just to help with anxiety. And then on the other side, again, I have the anatomy coloring book. I have some colored pencils, some crayons. This is like literally as dental school as it gets. You just have a cast in here, which are basically, I just have the numbers on there because we were using them for oral anatomy, but that's in there. This is for the whiteboard. Again, I have my mouthpiece that we actually made. They're athletic mouth guards and post-it notes. And then of course I have just these kind of outlined. This is the nicest drawer. We're gonna ignore that one. We're gonna ignore the other one because this one just looks pretty good. So there is that. And then over here, I just have my printer and some drawers. These are also from IKEA. And then on top of my desk, we'll start over here. My favorite color is yellow, if you can't really tell, but I just have this quote that says, "Give yourself a break." I thought it was super cute. I think it was from Decennial maybe, or Society 6, one of those two. Give yourself a break. Super nice to see when you're studying really hard and you do need a break. So just reminds me to make sure I take a break, breathe, all of that. Then I have some flowers. I believe those are from At Home, and then my lamp is from Target. Like I said, my iPad always stays on my desk, especially when I'm studying. This is the Erin Condren Academic Planner. I have talked about this in a video before, so I will link that down below. And yeah, I really like it. Like I said, here is my kind of computer space. I put my MacBook on this stand. If you are going to dental school, all they talk about is ergonomics, and this is one of the best things that you can have. So if you don't have an external monitor, then I would definitely just get one of these. This is on Amazon. I will link it down below. I love having that. So my computer will sit on there, and then I have my keyboard here. Again, this was from Amazon. It's wireless. It's super nice and kind of goes with the continuity of the colors. And then I have my mouse. Like I said, this is the Apple mouse. This is nice because it is pretty much just an extension of the trackpad. So that is the reason that I love the Apple mouse, but you don't need that. So if you don't want to spend the money on it, because it literally was $100, then just get one from Amazon. Then I have my 2 stress balls here. I have one from my undergrad, which was USF, and then I have another one, which is a tooth that I got from an ASDA conference. It's from UNLV, but yeah. And then my external monitor. So like I said, I love having an external monitor. It really makes your studying so much more efficient. I just really feel the productivity that's happening whenever my computer is hooked up to my monitor. So, which is pretty much all the time, but I love it. If you can get one, I highly suggest it. You really can put so much strain on your eyes from the iPad and from the MacBook. So if you can get an external monitor, it'll help you tenfold. I'm telling you, I absolutely love it. And then you can also have so many other screens up at a time. So I could be watching a lecture on the monitor, and then I could be having my notes on my computer screen. And so I absolutely love it. And again, here's an overview of my desk. This is my space. Of course, you just want to find something that is unique to you, but I'm the type of person I need to have a clean space. So typically I study like this, where there's nothing really on there unless I have another notebook out, or yeah, unless I have another notebook out. This is pretty much what my study setup looks like. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and you took something away from it. Leave a comment down below letting me know some of your favorite things that you like to have on your desk, or some different things that you all use while you're studying. And then also, if you have any questions, be sure to leave those in the comments as well. Check the description box because everything will be linked in there. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and then also be sure to subscribe, and you can hit the little bell button. I believe that notifies you whenever I post a new video. That would be really nice. And again, please subscribe. I'm so close to 100, which is like really exciting. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.